Take it
All
away.
right, everybody. Well, welcome to our Team Connect. Actually, this is our Team Freedom event that we are going to be doing once a month. It's usually going to be the third Tuesday of the month. So thank you so much for joining, whether you're live with us or on the replay. We have a lot of amazing things that we're going to go over tonight. And also, I would love for you to ask your questions at the end. I would really appreciate this is the time when you can, because it'll never fail. Like we'll get off a Zoom like this and then I'll have people ask me questions. And I'm like, well, let's do it so we can all learn together, because that's what the whole point is, we're constantly, I'm learning every single day. And so don't be shy, make sure to ask your questions. You can either put it in the chat or do it live here, but this is a comfortable place. We're all family. So please bring your questions. If they're patch questions, I am gonna ask you, a lot of times when I'm patching, I'm really going to be focusing on X39 to start with for the first month or two, and then add supporting patches if we need it. If somebody does want to go aggressive when it comes with pain, I would do X39 and Eon at the silver package. So you can ask patch questions, but that's a lot of what you're going to get from me, because I really have seen and heard so many miracles happening from just X39. And sometimes I think when we get into these patch protocols, although I know once we start using the patches, we become patch enthusiasts like me and many people on the Zoom. But it's a process that people need to ease their way into, and a decision they can make later on. I know for me, I did just start with X39. So I think that's a good place for us to start, and then let them experience the other patches when they need to. Because I think that when we give them these patch protocols, and there's so many, they think they need to do this every single month. And guess what happens? They don't continue. And we want them to continue. We want them to at least give us a month for every decade that they are for X39, and let these patches heal, because they are definitely healing hundreds and thousands of people. And I'm so grateful that you guys are all on this journey. I don't know if you've seen, but I don't know, the Lord just kind of gave to me this vision, because I believe, and Teresa always tells us, and I've always learned that you need to have a goal and you need to have a deadline, right? And so I have this big, bodacious goal that I would love all you guys to wrap your heart and brain around and do this goal with me. So this is a whole Team Freedom. We're Team Freedom. This is our Team Freedom goal that I believe we can achieve before 2026. But it is, we are gonna party our way to heal 100K. Now, I don't care how you're partying. You can party individually with somebody. You can party over a Zoom, over a phone call. Martha's so good at doing three-way calls with me. You can have a patch party at your house and invite 1, 2, 10 people. It doesn't matter. It's just the act of doing the activity. You can invite people to our testimonial Zooms, to our live events, to our light up your practice. You can invite them to anything. But I believe that our team by 2026, but I believe it's going to be sooner, but 2026 stuck with me. We're going to help 100K. We're going to heal 100,000 people. And I'm very excited about that. So think about, like, how many people do you want to bless out of that 100K? You know, that's a good goal for you to write down and look at every day. As a matter of fact, I put my affirmations in my cell phone. I use my calendar and I set reminders on my phone and what I'm doing for the day, and even my Facebook post and my affirmations I put in there. And one of my affirmations that I say on a daily basis is that we are going to heal 100K by 2026. And I have other affirmations as well, but that is the number one that I want to really focus on and say on a regular basis. So Renata and Debbie have done such an amazing job to figure out how to play this great video, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm very excited. We're going to watch a short video right now, and then afterwards I'll go over a few other things, and then we can answer any questions that you guys may have. So are you ladies ready to share that video? Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Okay, wow, I love that. And I have seen that before. Did you want to say something, Debbie? Oh, you have to unmute, hun. Did you need to, oh,
Bottom left-hand corner, microphone.
oh, maybe I can do it. Hold on.
We
Or no,
can't.
I'm not an admin. Never mind.
I hit ask to unmute, but it's not sending her a notification.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into my big screen here. There we go. Okay, I just want to say that was from Stacy Axton. She recommended that I play that, and I thought it was really good. The video I wanted to show was an hour long, like I was telling Christy and Renata. It's a very, very good video. So I think I'm going to do an event just for that. So I'll be looking for that. It will be really good. But I thought that was a very good video that Stacy found.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've seen that before. As soon as I saw it, I got the goosebumps and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so perfect, because what Therese has been talking about, especially on our leaders calls, sometimes I get the leaders and the team connects mixed up, but on the leaders calls, she is asking us to double down this month and run into the month of June. And she's also asking us to get obsessed, and not in a, she always says she doesn't believe in a life of hustle, but she does believe when there's a time for a short-term hustle. And she has been on the advisory board. Therese Santos is our senior presidential director. I'm going to say a lot of things that you may already know, but there's so many new people on our team. I think we have over 2,700 people on our team now, and it's growing so fast thanks to all of you guys. So please make sure to mute your, yeah, thank you. And so, and then she's saying, you know, get obsessed, but not in a, like you're going to forget about your whole life kind of obsession, but really just get out of your comfort zone and look for opportunities all the time that you can share and help people heal. And a lot of times I will just say to somebody, if I see them that looks like I have a solution to whatever they may be going through, whether it's a stranger or somebody I know, like I have something that may be able to help you. Are you open to taking a look at it? And if they start asking me what it is, Therese says that's a trap. Don't talk. Show them, say, I can do better. I can show you. I could tell you all about it, but I could do better. I can show you. What is your phone number? And I'll text you a link that has a short video. And then after you watch that, we can talk. And that's activationpatch.com. And if they're on social media, even if it's a stranger, I love to stay connected with people on social media. I'll just say, hey, you know, it was really nice meeting you. I'd love to stay in contact. And we also have a testimonial group. I'd love to add you to it so you can hear other stories and add them to that testimonial group. And I will tell you that testimonial group is so powerful. If you're not using it, I highly recommend it. I have people ask me all the time, like, can I invite people to it? Absolutely. The more, the better, because that's how we're going to share the story. And just know, here's the process of how that works. Okay. You have to be friends with them on Facebook. Our testimonial page is called Living Healthy with Me VIP. It's our team Facebook group from me down. You invite them, I accept them, they accept our invitation, and then you can tag them in posts that are in the group. If they comment or say, I want to buy some, or what is that? I want to know more. I will look up who sent them to that group. I can do that. I'm the admin, and I will reach out to you and say, hey, Stacy just commented she's ready for some patches. Please follow up with her. So when you add them to the group, they're attached to you. Don't think that anybody's going to steal them. They're not going to. I haven't heard of that at all. If anyone gets caught poaching, we call it, they'll be kicked out of the group for life. Okay. So, and it will be taken care of. So don't ever worry about that. You added them to the group. They're yours and they're connected to you. And I will tell you, and Renata's done this too. I tend to invite people to groups on this group every single day. I have lots of people on my Facebook page because I've been doing this for a long time. I use social media to build my business. And so I'll invite maybe 5 or 10 people to the group without asking. Now, some ignore me, some say yes. Some don't even see my invitation, but how many times have you gotten invited to a group? Like I get invited to groups every single day. Sometimes I ignore them, sometimes I say yes. But I just had a lady that I added 2 days ago, and I don't know who she is because I'm really not friends with everybody on my Facebook page, I hate to say, but so I don't know how I know her, but she said, oh my gosh, what are those patches? I need those, and how do I sell them? And so I looked up because I always want to know, like, who is she? When did I add her? And I added her 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, well, that worked out good. So just know that that Therese said yesterday that when you're prompted to do something, that means you're called to do it and follow through with it. So if you're thinking of Bob and you're like, gosh, Bob, you know, he really needs these patches, don't be afraid to reach out to Bob. Act on it immediately. And I've learned, act on it as close to now as possible. That's how fast you want to act on whatever your intuition is, because it's God or the universe or whatever you want to call it telling you that you need to reach out to this person. So so follow through with that, and don't be afraid. And many of you know that my son was in a motorcycle accident. Andrew's doctor could have said no to these patches, but somebody that I personally know now, somebody had enough guts to tell her daughter's doctor, which is the same doctor my son had 2 years ago, about these patches. Do you think that I'm extremely grateful for Shelly for sharing and getting out of her comfort zone to share with her daughter's doctor, which 2 years later became my son's doctor? Absolutely, because that doctor could have said no in a heartbeat, because doctors, especially in COVID, and personally, I've never even met her in person. I gave her a little brochure and I said a prayer and I said, please, God, I hope she says yes. And she did. And why? Because she already knew about them. Okay, so you never know what kind of impact you simply sharing with somebody can make on somebody else's life. So this isn't, to me, it's not about the money. When I'm like, you know, I want our team to be presidential director, I want us to help 100K people. This is all about a mission and purpose for me, because of what it did for my son and the stories that I'm hearing from so many people that will make me and make you guys cry. I mean, the stories are so powerful. And you know, if you guys don't, is Denny on? Denny's not on, but Denny is on a mission on the West Side, and he literally will go up to anybody and share at any time, anywhere. And he's, you know, he'll just say, hey, you look like you're in pain. I think I can help you. And he does it, and he inspires me to do it. He enrolled 10 people in 9 days, and many of them are strangers. He just met, you know. It doesn't help, or it does help him that he's in Sun City, Arizona, which Sun City West, which has a lot of people that are in pain. Okay, so it does help that he's in that area, but you never know who you can help with what we're doing. So that is our strategy when it comes to sharing, and make sure that you know it and that your team knows it. I also had a thought today that, because a lot of times people sign up and they get a wholesale account, which is, or a distributor account, which we're called brand partners. And you don't know, are they going to share? Are they not going to share? Or maybe they sign up and they're like, okay, I'm using the patches, I'm not ready to share yet, or I don't want to sell anything ever. Like, I don't want to sell. But then later on, they're starting to share because they're starting to feel better and they can't help it. And that's just what we do naturally. So I thought about, because I just had a lady reach out to me that I enrolled over a year ago. And she's like, Christy, help me. And she's just been a product user. And she's like, help me. I have somebody that wants to order. What's my link? And I'm like, oh gosh, I feel so bad. She doesn't even know her link. And so I thought I would go back to all those people and just let them know, hey, if you're enjoying the patches, kind of coach them on how to share. Like, you don't have to say a lot. All you need to share is activationpatch.com. And then if they want to order, I can help you walk through that process because I'm their personally sponsored. So I'm going to reach out to I think I've enrolled 160 maybe now, and I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, you know, in case you know anybody that could use these patches, please share this link. We're on a mission. You can even tell them we're on a mission to heal 100,000 people. And you might know somebody that could benefit from this, and see what happens. You know, I'm gonna definitely do that. But I told this lady, I said, you know, here's your website, but please share this video with them. I like to personally get their information so they don't enroll wrong. They enroll the right way. I think it's good customer service. So I'll get their information. I'll personally enroll them. If you need help, reach out to your sponsor. They can help you. And remember, you need to place them in a leg, right or left, before you enroll them. And really do that process. I'll tell you, I never give out my link to people. I always get their information. And I think a lot of people on this Zoom are doing the same thing, which is really good. Because sometimes it takes a lot more time to fix a problem because they bought retail. I've had people in the beginning, I gave them my link and they bought $300 worth of retail product. And I was like, oh no, like I could have got you a silver and a lot more product for that. So that's good customer service. I do want to give you huge kudos and congratulations. We had a record-breaking week last week with 0 promotions. So we beat our Black Friday record-breaking week. So definitely are helping more and more people. So kudos to all of you guys for sharing record-breaking week, which is always exciting. Now I want to go into convention. I know a lot of you have been with other companies. Some of you have never done this before and you're like, hey, I'm just patching and I'm paying it forward. I've never thought about going to a convention. I've never thought about building a business. I had a lady that owns a restaurant on the West Side and I said, oh my gosh, you only need 2 more people and you'll be a manager. She's like, oh no, I don't want to be a manager, because she thought that she was going to have to do more work. And I'm like, oh no, just keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to get paid more. You're going to get more of the comp plan. We'll still continue to help you because she's a very busy woman owning a restaurant. I said, but let's help you get to manager. Okay. So we have a lot of people on our team like that are just like, I've never done this before. But what I want to tell you about convention, this will be my 3rd convention with this company in the fall. It's in October. You can see the link on x39training.com under team events. Definitely get the ticket if you decide that you want to go. It's also virtual. And then register for your hotel. There's a block and you want to register for your hotel. And I want to share with you my experience with convention. First of all, we're a small company, even though we've been around for 20 years. It's growing every single year that we have a convention. It's gotten bigger and bigger. This will be our 20th anniversary. We have lots of special things happening. The price of the ticket, usually, I'm not going to say he's doing this time, but usually we get free product. So whatever the new product is, we get for free with that ticket. And then at the end, I don't know if he's doing it this time, but he does a beautiful gala where we dress up in suits and gowns, night attire, just beautiful. And he feeds us this amazing meal, a champagne toast, and we do recognition. So the ticket is pretty much a wash. It's pretty much paid for. Remember, this is all a tax write-off, but it's going to be a very special event. And then you're going to really, the events are for you. They're for you to build belief. They're for you to believe in yourself. They're for you to believe more in the product, more in the leadership, more in the CEO. And that way you'll be able to come home and pay it forward. And just know it'll be an investment in you, investment in your business, an investment in other people's health. And you will walk away a different person. I guarantee you. I call them family reunions because sometimes this is the only time I get together with all of you. We have a great culture in Arizona, but I love getting together with our global family. We're in 8 countries. And so whoever decides to show up in Orlando will be great. I've been in the industry for almost 18 years. And when I started, I had no money. I had to have a yard sale to buy my kit. And I was with a jewelry company. And as soon as I bought my kit, they said, Christy, you need to go to convention. And I said, I can't go to convention. I have no money. I just had a yard sale. I sold a bunch of stuff to get my money, for my kit. I have no money to go to convention. Plus my kids were small. I had never been away from them. They've never had a sitter. But I made that decision and I decided to go. And that event changed my life. And I said to myself, I will never miss an event unless it was something, super serious. So I've been to every single event that has been offered to me in this industry. and I will never, ever regret them. I've become a better person because of this industry. I've grown a lot as a person and as a leader in this industry. I've met lifetime friends. And so I highly encourage you. We have plenty of time to help a lot of people heal by convention. So all it takes really is for you to make a decision between now, if you haven't bought your ticket, until the end of May, because that's the early bird pricing, to make a decision to get your ticket. And let's get as many people on your team there so that they can experience our team, our culture, our family, and David, most importantly. You're absolutely going to love it. So that's my convention story, but I want Dr. Shar. I think she's the only one on that was with me last year, and she had Hope with her. So yeah, will you just share a little bit about convention, Dr. Shar, and what your experience was?
It was very well done, number one. Number two, the information that we were given was just outstanding. All of the speakers were fabulous. The accommodations, of course, were wonderful, but I think one of the largest parts about it is just everyone getting together and sharing the excitement of what we're learning with the patches and what we're seeing. And it's across the board. So it's a great way to experience other things. It was wonderful. We're already signed up to go. Got the air tickets, got the hotel, we're going. Yeah.
Yay,
So,
yay. That's awesome. I can't wait to see you, give you a big hug. And what did you think about David? Like I've never seen a CEO talk so much at a convention, and he's really funny, isn't he?
Oh, he's fabulous. And when you get up close to him and you realize he's 60 years old, you know the magic of these patches. I mean,
yeah, right?
Something. Yeah.
Yeah. And
lovely.
And yeah, and he talks so much about, because he's so passionate. This is his baby, so he talks a lot about science, but he talks about it in a way that you can understand it for the most part. Sometimes it's over my head, and he's really funny for being a scientist. He's really funny, and then you might get to meet him and take a picture. He's very approachable and very kind, very humble. And yeah, so it was definitely a fun experience. And I'm so grateful that you're coming back. So thank you for sharing. I want you guys to all know too, that I'm really sad to say about Nirvana is going to be going away, the supplement and the patch at the end of June. That's our patch and supplement that helps with mood. I would encourage, if you have people that have signed up for that are using it, to stock up. If they, and when they run out, Eon would be a good alternative for them. And who knows, maybe David will have something in the fall that's going to replace that's going to make sense for us. I'm not sure yet, but I just know that June 30th, it is going away. So we want to make sure to get the word out there, because I know a lot of people really use it and enjoy it. I also forgot to add, when we were talking about, when Dr. Shar was talking about David and how he's 60, I want to drink whatever water David's drinking. So literally, David is creating, if you haven't heard, age reversal water. And I'm pretty sure it's coming out this fall. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure. I know he has all the patents. I know he has all the third-party double-blind clinical trials. I know that it's in our age reversal waters in our Dream and Shine. If you haven't gotten that, it's a 2-month supply. And I just found this clip. Dr. Shar, remember when he was on stage talking about Dream and Shine? And he's like, here's a list of everything my lawyer said I shouldn't say about the product, because we don't want to get in trouble with the FTC. I just found that on YouTube. And so I will post it in our group so you can see it, because Dream and Shine can do some incredible things, but it does have that age reversal water in it. So that might be something else that's coming out. And usually if you attend an event, like I said, you get free product, but maybe you'll get a discount if something's happening. I don't know what they have up their sleeve, but it will be good. Virtual, last year, you did get a discount on the new product as well. So if you can't make it live, I get it. but definitely join virtually. You can also do a virtual party. So we did that here in Arizona. Once a year, we do a virtual event, and then once a year, we do a live global event. So in January, we did a virtual party here in Arizona. We all watched it together and had a little buffet, little buffet. It was fun. Let's see. We do have a website, a team website coming soon for just Team Freedom, so that we can have all of our events, whether they're live or Zooms, in one location. So you don't have to wonder where those flyers are, the links, they'll be in there. So we'll have x39training.com, and then we'll have our own team website. I'm working on it right now. And then if you're not yet a manager, I'm going to encourage you to get to manager. And this is the reason why. I get a lot of people that want to know about the comp plan. And just know it's very generous. It's very lucrative. I love it. It's a binary, which means we have 2 legs. And I love binaries because you're going to get, most of the time, you're going to get support with one of your legs, okay? Because you can only build bottom left and bottom right, okay? Now, why do you want to get to manager? Well, it unlocks 2 more parts of our comp plan. And I'm going to go over our comp plan right now, so that way you can understand it. There is a video in x39training.com. Click on comp plan, and you will see all the information there. There's a video, and there's also, it's written, it's handwritten, or, there's a document, a PDF. So get to manager. Now, when I said that to the person on the west side that owns a restaurant, she's like, oh, I don't want to be a manager, because that can sound scary for somebody that's not really in this for that reason, right? But all it is helping 4 people heal. That's how simple it is. It's helping 4 people heal. It's you having a gold enrollment, which by that time you're going to upgrade anyways to get your patches at a discount. You're a gold enrollment, you're helping 4 people heal, and you're ordering 3 sleeves per month to meet that requirement. Now, from manager all the way up to the top of the comp plan, your business expense, which really is an investment, is 3 sleeves a month. And it can unlock a 6-figure a year income, a 7-figure a year income, or a $500 a month income, whatever you'd like it to be. So 3 sleeves a month. And remember, X39 and X49 equal 2 sleeves each, okay? So when you're not yet a manager, 1 sleeve, or Dream and Shine equals 1 sleeve. Or if you're a manager all the way up to SPD, 3 sleeves a month. To become a manager, you upgrade to gold and you help 4 people heal. That's it. Now, once you're a manager, not only are you going to get 2 more parts of the comp plan gifted to you, but you also get to participate in our leaders events. And we do a call every Monday with Therese. Now, Therese has taught me so much. She is an incredible leader. She's a woman that has earned over $1 million in 3 different companies. 2, one's Mary Kay, one is her mentorship and coaching business, which is really hard to do. And then also here at LifeWave. She didn't come into LifeWave to make $1 million or more. She came into LifeWave because she couldn't sleep. So I don't know if you're going to see a theme here in this company. A lot of people didn't come here to build a business or to leave a legacy for their family. They came here because they needed healing. So she desperately needed sleep, to the point where she was so stressed out, she ended up in the hospital several times. And the silent night came to her life. And then 3 years later, she decided, because her company, her business, her LifeWave business was growing organically, that she was going to focus on this. And because she can help people heal and she can mentor men and women. So when you're a manager, you get those coaching calls for free. It's 1 hour every Monday. You can catch the replay. You'll learn so much about business, but also about how to improve your life and grow personally and grow as a leader. And I know that people paid a lot of money to get an hour coaching from her, and we get it for free. And then we also get a once a month Zoom with her as well. So you can get to know the other leaders that are in our team, or in our whole team, our Therese Santos team. So get to manager, help others get to manager. That's all we do here in this company is help 4 people heal and get people to manager, okay? So you can get 2 more parts of the comp plan. Before you're a manager, how we get paid is every customer we bring on board, whether it's retail or preferred plus, you get paid now money. I call it now money because you're going to get it right away. You're going to get it within 2 weeks. And every time you get a distributor, you get paid an income, okay, right away or within the 2 weeks. The other 2 parts of the comp plan are mainly for the managers and above. And how that works is we have binary commissions, okay? Binary commissions are when we're building 2 legs. You have a team A and team B. When you have volume of 660 in one leg and 330 in the other leg, you're going to cycle out and you're going to get $50. Every single time you get 660, 330, you get $50. 660, 330, $50. Okay. Where is this volume coming from? It's coming from you. It's coming from anybody that's in your downline and anybody that your upline places in your downline. Okay. And you can see this volume, and you might want to write this down. You can see this volume under commissions and volume. And you go all the way to the right, and you're going to see the last 3 columns. You're going to see total left and total right. That is where you're going to see your weekly volume in your binary. Remember, total left, total right is going to be anybody you or anybody in your team brings on board as a customer or distributor or orders, or anybody placed in your organization from people above you. Okay, that volume does not go away as long as you put in an order every 31 days. It's so important that you teach your team every Monday to look and make sure you have a green check mark on the homepage that says active, because you want to keep those points. Those points are money, is what Therese says. Okay, we work for points. Okay, so the last column is going to be called GVU, Group Volume Unit. I don't know what the U stands for. They just changed it. But GVU, that's going to be everybody in your personally enrolled team, not binary gifted people from above you going in your organization. This is what you've done personally. Okay, that's the very last column. So I always look at that every week, because we go from Sunday to Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday to Sunday. And I look at that every week, every Monday, and I want to make sure that my GVU is growing every week, because that means our team is growing every week. So we're either growing or declining if you're building a business. Okay, so work towards having that GVU grow every single week. That means your team is growing, your personal team is growing. Okay, and that is a 5-week rolling period. Okay, so what that means, we don't work every month and the first of the month the volume goes away. We don't do that here. It's a 5-week rolling period, and this is how it works. Say you're brand new. You have 5 weeks. On your 6th week, week 1 drops off. That's hard to do. Week 1 drops off. Then when you get to your 7th week, week 2 drops off. When you get to your 8th week, week 3 drops off. So it's a 5-week rolling period. Okay, so right now our GVU has 2 promotions to it. It has the rank up promotion, and then it also has what was the last promotion that we just had? Oh, the SP6 promotion. So we have a lot more volume going on in our GVU right now until the 4th of June. So make that count. Just make sure that that just continues to grow and grow. And how we're doing that is by helping people on our team help other people heal. So that is the 3rd way we get paid. Are there any questions that I can help answer when it comes to the comp plan? You guys all understand it? No questions? Okay, so the fourth way we get paid, which is very exciting, and this is by helping other people grow and build and rank up. Okay, now we talked about our binary commissions. Those are people that are in your team that you personally enrolled and also gifted from above. Your enrollment team is who you personally enrolled. So let's say you enrolled 100 people. Okay, that your first line, you get 25% of whatever their binary commissions are. 25%. So say Debbie makes $100 in her binary commissions this week. She's my first line. I'll get 25% of that. I'll get $25. It's not coming out of Debbie's pocket. It's coming out of the company's pocket. Okay. Then when Debbie Steele gets a recruit, that's my second line, her first line, but I will get 20% of whatever that person makes in their binary commissions. And then when that person enrolls somebody, I get 20% of their binary commission. So it goes 3 levels deep and you'll get the same. Your first level's 25%, your first enrollment tree recruit, 25%. When they enroll somebody, 20%. When they enroll somebody, 20%. It will go 3 levels deep for all of your personals. So if you recruit 100 people and they all start enrolling new people and they're earning binary commissions, this is why it's important to get people to manager as well, then you're going to start unlocking that part of the comp plan. It is very lucrative. It's 65% just on that one way we get paid. There is a cap at manager. It's, well, as a distributor, it's 100 a week. As a manager, it's 1,500 a week. As a director, I'd guide you to go look at the sheet. I think it's 4,500 a week. And then please go look at the PDF because it'll share it with you. But there's a cap on it, but it's very lucrative. So those are the 4 ways we get paid. We get paid customers, distributors, that's right away, check matching, and binary commissions. Those are the 4 ways we get paid. Very, very lucrative, and we work as a team and we work for points. So make sure that you stay active by placing an order or getting customers to have that type of volume. Okay. What kind of questions can I support you with? Are there any in the chat?
So I have a question.
Yes. Who is this?
This is Debbie Mittendorf, the other
Hi,
Debbie.
How are you? No, you're the Debbie. Every Debbie's the Debbie.
The Debbie, one of the sister Debbies.
Yes.
I have one of my direct, whatever. Anyway, one of my people
Distributor.
distributor.
partner.
So thank you. I was grasping there. So she has her siblings. They're very protective of their information. They had, I don't know, the brother was involved, had got their money taken during the Enron scandal and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so he doesn't put any of his information out on the web. And so they won't give me any information to create him as a customer, right? So she's like ordering all this. She is basically putting the order in for them underneath her, which I mean is fine. She's just getting volume for herself. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm having her do. I don't know any other way to do it because they don't want to have their information put in. So she's ordering it and then shipping it to them, which is, a waste of money. But do you have any other ideas? If they don't want to have their information put in the system, I can't think of any other way.
Okay, so is what is the mom's name?
Rosa.
Rosa. Is Rosa married?
Yes, she's married.
Okay, so maybe she creates an account under her husband, and that would be just an account that's going to go to the children.
Well, it's actually her brother that this happened to, and the brother lives
Oh,
in like
To the brother.
Texas.
Okay, to the
Yeah.
brother. So Rosa can create an account underneath her, under her husband as a distributor, and then
Okay.
all that product could go to the brother.
Okay.
That way she doesn't have to change. She must have to change the address and the credit card all the time. That would be time consuming.
Yeah, it's basically I'm doing it all for her because she doesn't have a computer, so I'm basically her personal secretary.
Oh, yeah. So that's time consuming for you. So that's what I would do. I would create her husband as a distributor and then have it all shipped over that way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Any other questions I can support anyone with? Here's one, Dream and Shine, are they together? You can order them together. It's best that you order them together. It's more cost effective, and it does equal one sleeve. It's 55 PV, and Dream and Shine are incredible. If you haven't used it yet, they're amazing. And again, I'll post that video that David did that I found on YouTube on the additional benefits of it. Oh my goodness, it's amazing. And just know that it's like $74, but it's a 2-month supply. And it's going to boost your own HGH, human growth hormone. I was with a company, remember I said it was $74 for 2 months. I was with a company that had HGH gel, and it cost $150 for 1 month.
So what is the human growth? What is that?
Well, it's something that we stop producing when we're 25, and it's a hormone that's very important when it comes to aging as well.
Okay.
And so it's going to have amazing, just Google what's human growth hormone. You'll see the things that happen to your body when you have a decrease of human growth hormone.
I've been using it and sleeping like a baby from it. So, I mean, I love it,
Right?
but
Yes.
so it's good to know what some of the extra kudos from it. So that's cool.
Yeah, watch that video I share. You're going to love it.
Okay. I'll have
He's
to watch
really,
that.
he's really cute and funny in it.
Okay, I can't wait.
Yeah. When you see it, you'll realize what it is, because he just like, well, here's a list of what my lawyer said I shouldn't say. And he's like, well, it could cause weight loss. And the lawyers are like, well, I don't think the FTC would agree with that or approve of that. And he's like, well, that's too bad. I think my friends would want to know that. He's cute. Okay. Can you buy? Yes, you can buy Dream and Shine individually. But like I said, it's only one sleeve if you buy them together, and it's more cost effective when you do them together. Any other questions that I could? Yes, Carrie.
Okay, so if I have people that want to be switched from being a brand partner because that was all that was available. I mean, the PC Plus PC wasn't that great. And now that they have PC Plus, how do I change them? What I've done so far is I've just signed up somebody, like a family member, under PC Plus, and they just stop being a brand partner. Or if they don't want to do that, do they have to call customer service? And then does it take away my commissions from signing them up as brand partners?
Wait, as a preferred customer, you mean?
Yeah, if they want to go from a brand partner,
brand
because
partner
that-
preferred.
and back to, if they want to do that, because I have a few people that are high up in other network marketing groups, and their contracts basically, or their state that they can't Google your name and have it associated with anything else. So PC Plus works great for them, but they were BP or brand partner was the only option really that made sense at the time. So
yeah, they can definitely do that. I would, to make it clean, you can just switch them by calling customer service, switching them over to PC, preferred customer. If you want to just let that account go as a distributor and start anew, you could do that too. But if you want to you can switch them over.
But if I switch,
You'll get paid. You'll get paid.
But I
Yeah.
won't have anything taken away, right?
You won't what?
There won't be any deductions because they were a brand partner when I signed them up as silver or upgraded to gold. That money
Yeah.
won't be, okay.
No, that money's yours because they purchased product from you. So no, it won't go away.
Yeah, I had a customer, or I had a retail customer, same thing, Christy, he just went on and just bought, and I reached out to him and said, hey, I can get it to you a lot cheaper wholesale. He said, oh, okay, let's do that. So he now has a retail account and he also is a brand partner. So
How did you do that? Did you call customer service?
No, I just signed him up as a brand partner.
Okay, did you, what did you, so he paid retail though for the first time?
Mhm.
I see. Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's in my personally enrolled twice, once as a
Yeah.
retail customer and once as a brand partner, but it went through fine. So
Yeah.
I he just won't be active on the other account, on the retail account anymore.
Got it. Got it. Sometimes if you can catch it soon enough, you can call customer service and they can switch them over.
Oh, good. Okay.
If you can catch it soon, like really quick. Yes, Dr. Shar.
Teresa had mentioned, I don't know, a few months ago that once that 12 months is up and if they're brand partner, they haven't ordered again, to go ahead and sign them up again. You can't do that. I had
Oh.
2 people do that and customer service went ballistic. And actually they revert back to their original numbers and all the new information goes into the old account. So those original accounts still stay active, even if they haven't ordered in 12 months. So just kind of FYI, it makes a mess, really.
But didn't they, so mine show customers, they don't show distributors anymore.
No, mine still show distributors. They're just not
Oh.
active. But now on
Okay.
the preferred customers, if they stop ordering, yeah, they're gone as a preferred customer. They have to actually sign up again as a preferred customer, whatever they want to do. But
Okay.
they're not, at least on mine, they were not inactive. And one had been 14 months since she placed an order, another had been longer than that. And so we went ahead and signed them up again. And we're told absolutely do not do that.
Okay, so if they're showing under, so where you guys can find all your individual customers and distributors is organization, personally enrolled team. I look there all the time if you want to know what legs people are in, what kits they got. If you want to know personal information, it's on the left-hand side. If it shows that they are a distributor still, go ahead and order underneath their account and just keep them as a distributor, because guess what? They have a lot of people underneath them, probably. I have a girl that ordered because of her knee, and then she hurt her ankle, and she's like, oh, maybe I'll put X39 on my ankle. She put it on her ankle, and I'm not kidding, there's a before and after. It looked like it was thick. And the next day, the bruising was gone, and it was back to normal on X39. I kid you not. And she has the pictures. So she posted on Facebook, and she's like, well, I guess I'm going to start sharing because I got 10 leads. And she had been in for over a year. She was still showing as a distributor. She has 288 people on her team. I'm like, Stacy, did you know you have 288 people on your team? She's like, no, I had no idea. And I said, well, that's the power of a binary. And so now she's working her business because of her ankle that got swollen. So definitely just go ahead. If they're still showing as a distributor, put them in as, just put an order under their account and keep them going. It's actually a good thing. Renata?
Trish has her hand raised. Trish,
Oh,
go
hi,
ahead and
Trish.
unmute.
Hi, where are
Hey.
you? Oh, there you are. You're
I'm
next to
here.
me.
I had a question. So when you patch, how important is the hydration? Would there be any ramifications if you're not hydrated enough? Would you feel different? Would muscles ache? Like, what would the ramifications be if hydration wasn't good?
Yes, it's very, very important to hydrate. Actually, I mean, you can even go to the extent of, hey, drink 8 ounces of water before you patch, because water is going to move energy throughout the body, and you will definitely feel a difference when you're hydrated. Do you have somebody that just doesn't drink water?
No, I mean, it was so weird because I normally drink about 100 ounces a day. And I guess it was not yesterday, I guess the day before, I didn't drink enough. I felt like I just didn't drink enough. But that night, my legs were like killing me. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it was just from the patches or lack of my water that I normally drink. Like, I didn't know if that would cause, like, I just had aches in my legs, you know?
Yeah, it could happen. You know, sometimes we're detoxing too. So you're fairly new into patching. And so that hydration is so important, especially if people drink alcohol and caffeine. Like, we really have to double up. We say like at least an ounce, no, half your body weight in water, but that's minimum. I mean, definitely way more than that if you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other questions I can support you with?
I
Oh,
have
someone-
questions.
Yes.
The Dream and Shine, is it just a mist?
Yeah. So you put,
Because I was looking for a patch.
no, yeah, that's a good question. So it's a mist and you put, there's age reversal water in it, and you put, you can put it in your hand and inhale it 8 times. You want to shake the bottle, inhale it 8 times. I do it every morning, Shine, and make sure they're 2 different bottles. They look exactly the same. Make sure you're doing Shine in the morning and Dream at night, because you'll regret it if you do it the other way. And then Dream, I'm not kidding, probably 15 minutes before you go to bed, like I'll just start getting, my eyes start getting heavy, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed. Like, and if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can spray it again and you'll fall right back asleep. Sometimes you'll go back to the dream you were doing, and you will still get up in the morning before your alarm. It's the
Really?
craziest thing.
I
It's
take
crazy.
a lot of drugs to go to sleep and stay asleep. So I'm
Oh.
buying this right now.
Yeah.
And then I have one more question. You were talking about the lady put X39 on the hurt spot of her ankle,
Mhm.
not Ice Wave.
No, okay, so my favorite thing to do for pain, this is my favorite thing, is X39 on the point of pain and Eon on the back of the neck. If we only have X39, put X39 on the point of pain. And that's all she did. And I'm gonna see, you guys are gonna be blown away. Let me see if I can look up this. I know I have it.
And then I
right here.
have one more question, because
Yes,
let's just say
absolutely.
I'm loving this patching thing and I don't want to bother
Yeah.
Trish all the time. Can you
You're
use
not-
more
you're
than
never
2?
bothering. You're never bothering us ever, ever, ever. Okay.
No, I
So-
understand. I do understand. You guys are very wonderful. Can you
Use-
put Ice Wave on more than one spot on the body? Like, I have Ice Wave
Yes.
on my mom's feet, but
Mhm.
also her back is bad. And anyway, she has to go see a surgeon. But can she put Ice Wave on her back as well?
Yes. So Eon and Ice Wave is something that you can do actually 24 hours, but you're going to want to do 2 different Eons. So you wear one Eon for 12 hours, take it off, put another Eon on, but put it in a slightly different location, because, so see my patch here, Stacy, I want to put it a little bit in a different location, so I'm not stimulating that skin for over 12 hours, because there's heat coming in and out of this patch, infrared light and heat. So you don't want to get a heat rash. So you can put it on, but just a little bit different location. Again, hydrate. Ice Wave, the same thing. You can do that night and day, and you can wear multiple, especially if somebody has fibromyalgia or all over body pain, that Ice Wave on the bottom of the feet, and you could put Ice Wave right here as well for all over body pain. Now, some people for pain, they love Eon and Ice Wave together. Some people love that. For me, I do X39 and Eon and Ice Wave when needed. That's kind of my thing. I use Ice Wave as like somebody would use ibuprofen or Tylenol. Instead of that, I use Ice Wave, because Eon and X39 are going to heal the body. Ice Wave is going to help remove the pain, but it's rapid. Okay, I got to show you. Can you guys see this ankle? Can you see it? No? Okay,
Yes, you
so
can.
that's the before, and this is 24 hours, you guys.
Wow,
Isn't that crazy?
that's crazy.
And she posted that. So anytime you guys see something, if you're on social media or your customers or distributors on social media, please have them share, because if they're going through an experience like Carmen, she's from Minnesota and she had the greatest experience with SP6 is her favorite patch. Okay. And the reason why is she has no more hot flashes. I'm like, girl, you got to share that with people, because how many women have hot flashes? The world needs to know. And so she did. And so thank you, Carmen.
I love them.
Yes, you do. And so anytime you have stories, stories are what's helping this product go along. This is why David decided not to put it on the CVS, like shelves or on QVC or whatever, Amazon, because the story wouldn't get out there. So feel free to put stories, your story, your customer stories. I know you're getting text messages of people saying, thank you for healing me. Put them in our testimonial group. This group is for you too. It's your group. So put those in there so that we can all, help other people with it. Because I guarantee if your friend's going through something or you're going through something, somebody else is as well. So
Where'd
Stacey,
you put the SP6 for hot flashes? Because I had them today.
oh yeah.
Well, I can tell you that okay, so my story is the first day I thought I noticed something. The second day I thought, okay, what's going on? By the end of the week, I started counting how many hot flashes, how many less I was getting. And I really just follow the patching on the brochure. And I actually was putting in the same spot, like 4 fingers above the ankle, but I have been starting to rotate. I was kind of afraid to, but I did. And seriously, after a month, I can tell you, it will be 3-4 days before I get a hot flash, and it is so minimal. It's not barely a hot flash. Now I'm probably getting closer to 2 months, and it's such a drastic lessening of the hot flashes. It seems like every other day when I'm cuddling with my husband at night, when I go to bed, he used to shove me away and say, ew. And now we can cuddle for, until one just says, okay, I'm tired, I gotta go to sleep. And it's just cuddling. That's it, just the body heat. And I could never be with, close to him for more than 30 seconds. And now I wait until he says, okay, that's enough. You will love
That
it.
is awesome. Now, and you're doing X39 too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's amazing right there. So definitely want to share those kind of stories, anytime you're grateful. And I always, on my personal page, just be careful that you're not sharing that you're healing anything or curing anything. If you want to copy what I do, I get mine all from corporate, because I've gotten 3 lovely emails from compliance saying you need to remove your post or else. And so I only post stuff that I get from corporate. So my stuff is completely safe. You can put anything in our testimonial group because it's private. There's no FTC, there's no Therese, there's no corporate in there. So it's safe. And don't put any relatives that are in the FTC in there, okay? And I'll get to you real quick, Carrie. And then, so on your personal page, I only do, unless it's like I'm posting like me at an event or with the team and stuff like that, testimonials twice a week, Monday and Wednesday. And I got that from GoPro and other 7-figure income earners that do their stuff on social media. So I only post product stuff twice a week, Monday and Wednesday. There's a reason for that. I don't know what it is, but they're making money, so I copy them. Okay, Carrie.
Now I gotta remember what I was gonna ask.
Oh,
Hold on.
crud. You'll recall it.
Yep, I'll have to come back to it. I literally was typing in there that I do use SB6, and I've been using it consistently now for like 2 weeks. And when you were talking about the hot flashes, I'm like, I realized that I normally would get them at night because I'm I'm 50, going on 51. And so I already went through all of that stuff. And so, but the hot flashes, I didn't even think, like, I don't get them during the day, just at nighttime. And I realized that I haven't gotten any, so that's cool. Oh, I know where my question was. I knew if I talked a little
See?
bit, I would remember.
Yeah.
I can post healed and stuff like that. My Facebook page is private.
Okay, good.
So I don't put it on my Instagram because that's public, but if I can
Okay.
put stuff on my own Facebook page that says the word healed, because it's private, correct?
Yeah, as long as you don't have Therese or corporate or the FTC in there.
Okay. I have Therese. I guess I'll have to unfriend her.
No, I'm pretty sure she'll be okay with it. I've actually had a post from Therese that Therese did. I copied and I got an email from corporate. I was like, oh, dang. So, I mean, the reason why they're cutting back or cracking down on us is because our company's getting so big and we're going to have a bullseye target on our back. That's what happens when companies get big. They want to shut you down because you're making an impact. So we'll continue to have a big target on our back, and that's okay. And another thing about SP6, it's only on the left side. It's the only patch that you only do on the left side for some reason. There's a science behind it. Yes, Cassie.
So you said patching parties, and since I'm like brand new into this and I want to share it with like everyone, how do like samples work, or like do we patch everyone we see? I mean, because that's an investment, which I'm okay with. I'm just like,
Yeah.
how do you guys go about having a patch party? Because I have a lot of people interested in coming to one.
Okay, so in the beginning, I tell people I want you to make money. I don't want you to spend money, because this is a type of business or a type of product that you just want to give to everybody. You're like, you just want to give it because you just want them to heal. And so, but I want you to make money. I don't want you to spend a ton of money at first. When we do have lead generation cards that are under x39training.com. Scroll down, I think it's the tools section. It's called lead generation cards. The first time thank you. The first time you order, you get 50% off.
Okay.
And there's a place that you can put one patch. And I give them the expectation that this is not going to cure you. That's where you put it, in the lower right there. Yep. And you put your own in there. You get these little sticky dots from Staples or Office Max, and you put them on. And I put activationpatch.com on there. That's the website I put on there because I want them to come to me to place any orders. And I let them know that come to me and I will get you wholesale pricing. I'll get you the best price. So that way they don't go and try to find it somewhere else. And then you can, if you're a sample girl, you can sample people, or guy, you can sample people. If, I didn't sample a lot in the beginning because I was at the hospital all the time. So I wasn't out and about. It was COVID. Then I was in the hospital with my son. So I didn't have that opportunity to go out and patch a bunch of people. I did have them on hand though, and I always kept them in my purse if I came up with an opportunity. I give them the expectation that this one patch is just for them to experience it. They're probably not going to feel anything, but you know what? Don't underestimate the power of one stem cell patch, because if they're in pain and they put it on the point of pain, like me with my foot, you never know what can happen. Same thing with Oz with his back and shoulder. He had X39 and Ice Wave. It went from a 9 to a 2 in less than 24 hours. So that at a patch party, it's up to you. You could put some patches on everybody that come as a guest, but you don't have to. You could do a drawing for 5 samples at the end when people ask questions, but you don't have to. It's just, some fun things that you can do for a giveaway. I think Debbie, in the first 1 or 2, we gave away just stuff, right? Like, what did we give away? Debbie was my first coming out party with the patches because I was so busy with Andrew. I didn't do any events whatsoever. And Debbie got me out partying again. So that was fun. So Debbie was my very first patch party. But yeah, you just gave away stuff, right? Like, what did you give away the first couple times?
I gave a bottle of wine for one.
Yeah.
And then think I gave some patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first one, she just gave a bottle. We did a drawing. You ask questions and you get a ticket. Kind of very similar to the event that we do on Thursday night. So well, I'm going to do a training and Debbie's going to help me the next time on patch parties, because I believe they're very, very powerful, whether you have one person there or 10, like I said. It's the act of doing the activity, because when you're inviting people, you're sharing the story, whether they come or not, they're still going to probably want information. And I have to tell you, this product is so powerful that when you show activationpatch.com, how many times have you had people text you, wow, interesting. How do I get this? Like, it happens a lot, I've never had it like that in a company before. Any other questions that I could, oh gosh, we are 6:13. We are way over. Any last questions that I can support you with? We good? All right. So what do we have coming up? We have Light Up Your Practice on Friday. We have a live event on Thursday night in Arizona. Next week, we have some testimonial Zooms and some live events. And if you know anybody in Arizona, Teresa's coming to support this market on June 17th. So invite if you know anybody in Arizona. And please let me know how I can support you. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for patching and paying it forward. This is such a fun journey, and we're really all truly making a difference. So thank you so much. Love you guys. Thanks, Renata and Debbie.
Thank you
Bye.
guys.
Thank you.
Good one.
Bye.
Safe travel.